I welcome you all for the fourth Success Talk series, Building Self-Confidence, organized by PG and Research Department of Public Administration, Anna Adarsh College for Women, Chennai. As prayers goes up, blessings comes down. May I request Ms. Latika to sing the prayer song for us.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा नमस्तेस्तु महामाये श्रीदेवे सुर पूजिते चक्रगदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते नमस्तेस्तु करुणारूढे कोलासुर भयंकरी सर्वपापहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते नमो.
Thank you, Latika. Thank you, Latika. Now I request Dr. S. Maslin ma'am, Head and Associate Professor of PG and Research Department of Public Administration, to deliver the welcome address and to introduce the chief guest of the day, Mr. C. Govindakrishnan, founder of NETHRODAYA.
Good evening and a warm welcome to the guest speaker of today's Success Talk series, Mr. Govindakrishnan, founder of NETHRODAYA. My warm welcome to all the professors from various universities, colleges, and to our director, principal, heads of the department, staff, and students at large. This Success Talk series, the intention of conducting this Success Talk series is done to motivate, to encourage, and to handhold the students during this lockdown session. So much of worries, so much of stress is always there for the elders. Think about the younger generation. So they don't have any clue. These series talk help them to get motivated as well as to face the life as it comes and as they have to take it as it comes. Today we have a very renowned, very famous, well-known speaker for our Success Talk series 4, and he's none other than Mr. Govindakrishnan, the founder of NETHRODAYA. The speaker is fondly known as Gopi. He has completed nearly 3 decades of social service, and particularly he has worked for the visually impaired community of Tamil Nadu. Despite being visually challenged at birth, he holds a postgraduate degree in English literature. Sir, his passion to help the visually challenged community began during his college days. He has established various reading centers in several places across the city. He actively mobilized financial support for their education. He has also spearheaded several campaigns, movement, welfare activities for the visually impaired students. In 2002, he founded NETHRODAYA, and today it provides various innovative programs and activities for the visually challenged. He is also a member of several policy-making committees of Tamil Nadu for the differently abled. We are very proud to say that our sir was awarded twice for social service by the then Chief Ministers, Dr. K. Karunanidhi and Dr. J. Jayalalalitha. I would also like to conclude by saying that his vision for the needy section is par excellence, and his passion is to be emulated by the younger generation. I wish him all success in his future initiatives. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now let's have a glimpse of achievements of Netrodaya. Being a beneficiary of Netrodaya, I still cherish the warmth of Sir. Sir, may I request you to take over the session, please?
Good morning to one and all. Gives immense happiness and pleasure meeting all of you in this wonderful session. I'm really overwhelmed with the presentation of Vigneshwari. And this is a true empowerment, giving an opportunity to a visually impaired to organize and to do a master of ceremony for this particular session. That shows your college has got a lot of empathy, and your affection towards differently able community is so widely we're able to feel. Just a great positive gesture. My present life, which I lead, it's a blissful life. I enjoy each and every moment, and I'm the happiest person in this planet. And each and every day, I try to create a positivity among my surroundings, with my well-wishers, friends. So, self-confidence is nothing but oxygen. We all inhale oxygen, survive, and we all should inhale self-confidence. For you to survive in this beautiful planet, which can make you powerful, resourceful, joyful, and can also make you beautiful. So if you are diffident, if you are having low in confidence, your performance is going to hit very badly, and your commitment and your involvement and your dedication, everything takes severe toll. If you are self-confident, you will able to achieve anything which is impossible. People may say there are things which are not possible, which is difficult, which is a cumbersome task. There is a saying, knock the teeth of its cart. You can. CANT. If you are going to knock the teeth, you can. So I always believe once you start believing yourself that you're capable and you have the potential, you have the capabilities, you have the capacity to deliver, automatically things will start materializing. That is quite evident. As far as in my life, in my childhood days, people say that I was not able to do my school education due to my visual impairment. I proved them wrong because I able to uh, perform well in my academics and able to come out with flying colors. And after that, people say going to a higher education and stepping into a college campus, it's a very Herculean task. You may find it extremely tough. And people will try to discourage, people will try to underestimate, people will try to, look down. And your self-confidence and your never say the attitude and your positivity and your positive approach, which is going to pay rich dividends. In my experience, in my college days, I able to study in a college which people all say it's a pretty a bad college and the people, students are very rude and arrogant. There's so many uh, inputs. I just brush aside. My focus is very clear. I need to continue and my higher education and my pursuit towards my higher education is 100%. I don't want to give up at any given point of time. And I literally work hard and I completed my bachelor's degree in English and in master's in English literature. After completing, people start telling that getting a job and accommodating in an corporate sector, and people are not going to give you a job that easy. And even for sighted people, they struggle a lot, and we find it extremely tough to crack interviews. And there are more drilling sessions. And for me, I have, apart from visual impairment, I have got stammering problem. So I converted my problem into opportunity. So I started working hard, and I always believe we are like a tea bag. Unless we dip into the hot water, we will never realize how strong we are. The tough situations, which gives you a lot of positive learnings. Learning, if you look at the alphabets, L comes first. Without learning, there is no earning. So only after L, you can see earning. So the alphabet itself is positioned in such a way, it gives you a perfect message for all of us. So we need to learn a lot. It is very important. Or when I read some of the um, text of Isaac Newton. He always says, we are picking pebbles in the seashore. So knowledge is an ocean. So we have to learn day in and day out, and we need to edify our knowledge and our abilities. That's very important. Today we face cutthroat competition. We need to really keep pace with the latest technology, innovations, and we need to be an innovator, and we need to be a social, uh, reformer, and we are the change agents, and we have to be a risk taker, and all these are essential uh, skill sets which are very important to take us to the pinnacle. It's very important. So once I completed my college education, I applied for a job, and the institution has looked into my credentials, and they start understanding my challenges, and I've told them I'll able to deliver, and I can work on par with others. I don't want you people to give sympathy, and I don't want you to pity. I want you to empathize, recognize. That's what the differently able community is looking for. And if you look at any visually impaired or any other disabled person, they're going to pity them. They're going to sympathize them. It's just literally going to ruin their prospects. It's going to affect their future. Rather, doing those things, if you're going to empathize them, if you're going to recognize them, they're going to really motivate them and encouraging them. Certainly, the differently able can deliver uh, far better than other no, non-disabled individuals. When I joined an institution, and I started exploring various possibilities and, and avenues, and I start working towards those directions. I start performing to best of my ability. Slowly, the management, administration, they start recognizing me, and seeing is believing. In my case, a lot of people, they have this impression that he may find it difficult to manage. He'll be not the right person to do this assignment. The task is going to be really tough, and may find it difficult to manage. All those are their imaginations. Once they start performing, and everyone, they start recognizing me, and they start empathizing, and I'm able to live up to their expectation. And my first month salary, and I handed over to my mom. She was at cloud nine. She was full of tears. She said, it's unbelievable, because a lot of people were trying to tell us your children are going to depend on your earnings, and you need to look after them throughout their life. Once I start showing my progress, my family start enjoying my success. And the message which I share with my parents, that we are not in the receiving end, we are in the giving end. That's a message I communicate to my parents and to my fellow individuals whom I interact day in and day out. And once I start realizing that I have the capacity to deliver, and in my administrative related matters, in public relation, in the rehabilitation, lot of opportunities started pouring, and they start believing me, and their unshakable faith, which is inexplicable to share it in words. And after uh, performing as an employee, and then I just thought I should try to start an entity, and I need to look after the disabled communities' needs, the much felt needs. So on 2001, I joined in an institute called Center for Social Initiative Management. I just wanted to uh, develop my skill sets, my knowledge as a social entrepreneur. And after acquiring the necessary skills, on 2002, I was awarded as the best outgoing student by Center for Social Initiative Management, and was given a certificate by the governor of Tamil Nadu. It was a huge uh, you know, uh, appreciation which I received from the highest uh, person in the Tamil Nadu government. And after that, there's no looking back. I would just literally, wanted to set up an institution, and I registered a public charitable trust, and I took a rental premises, and I started my institution. And with 82 rupees, people say, how can you run without money? How can you run without influence? How can you run without political support or some financial background? Nothing is important. I tell you this with utmost sincerity. Once you have the willpower, the courage, the grit, and determination, nothing will stop you. You are unstoppable. You literally, you start showing your ability to the outside world, and your hard work and your smart work, and it is literally going to pay you rich dividends. And slowly and steadily, I will to stabilize. I will establish my institution, and I start catering to the visually impaired college-going students for their boarding and lodging facility. And slowly I started organizing reading centers for the visually impaired. Here I would like to emphasize, people always believe donating eyes is important, which is a great thing. Medically, scientifically, you can't donate your eyes. Eye donation is impossible. Why I say this? You are only able to donate your cornea. Again, the cornea is going to benefit corneal blindness. And there are 148 eye-related diseases which are irreparable, which are irreversible. So even my cornea is good, I can donate my cornea because I have a difficulty in retina, which is irreversible and irreparable. So our campaign and our slogan, donate your eyesight while you live. How can you donate your eyesight to, sorry, how can you donate your eyesight? By reading books to the visually impaired, recording lessons for the visually impaired, and being a scribe for their exams, and trying to spend quality time with the visually impaired. All these things are possible. So donating your eyesight, which is need of the hour, which you will able to derive a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, and the cornea donation is going to benefit only 0.8% of the overall population of a country, which is a minuscule. And again, the cornea donation is only going to benefit corneal blindness. So that's the message I want to convey. This is more of an awareness, and I want to sensitize. And people may think that eye donation is possible. Since it is not eye donation, it is cornea donation. And after you start expanding your activities and your various innovative programs, you need a lot of financial support, you need a lot of government support, we require more voluntary support. All forms of support is required to make your organization more vibrant and more productive and more concrete. That's the very important thing which you require to make your organization as a state-of-art institution, which is very important. So I started planning for a permanent land for institution. We approached the state government, and I able to meet the Honorable Chief Minister, and she has initiated NETHRODAYA's proposal for allotment of land. And 2006, we are about to receive the allotment land order from the Chief Minister. Unfortunately, the elections were announced and they're not supposed to issue any orders due to an election code of conduct. And after that, the elections, you all are aware, Jayalalitha on 2006 she has lost her election, and then came the Chief Minister, Dr. Karunanidhi. Here, why I say this, we have to be optimistic, we have to be more confident. There are people always say there is a rivalry between Jayalalitha and Karunanidhi, and your efforts are in vain. It's a futile exercise. 3 years of hard work has gone in vain, and there's no point to approach Karunanidhi. He will simply is going to deny, he's going to throw you out of the window. All these are people's inputs. They're they're trying to give a lot of their impressions. Once you are focused, once you are having the belief and you are for the cause, automatically you will not bother too much on others' views. And I start approaching again to the Chief Minister's office, and I presented twice. On 2006, November 20th, the Chief Minister of Karunanidhi, Tamil Nadu, he is invited to his chamber, and he has issued that allotment order, which is unbelievable one. And people say, whatever Jayalalitha does, this man will do exactly the opposite. What has happened to me? Exactly no, the opposite what people were trying to say. And this is a perfect example. There are times people will try to give you their no suggestions and their personal experience and their impressions. Do not carried away with all those impressions. You should have an unshakable faith and your belief in your mission, which is vital and which is uh, an important thing. And with those uh, confidence, I start approaching the government and I able to get this order. And after getting the order, I'm about to construct a building in this locality. I was under the impression that all my struggle and all my hardships, all my ordeal is over. I'm going to have a cakewalk. And I start having a bit of complacency. I always tell the students, once you are attaining success, is not a great thing. You need to sustain your success. So to sustain success, you need to have your focus 100% and you have to really work hard and never allow your complacency to set in and that will pull you down. In my case, in my experience, after tasting all these successful things and when I wanted to enjoy my happiness and when I started planning for construction setting up a state-of-art institution, the local residents in this Mogapet area, they were up in arms. They have this quite a nasty belief. They say seeing blind people early morning is a bad omen, and we don't want your institution to come in our midst. So literally, they were opposing. There were a lot of lobbying and all these officers, retired judges. There's an affluent families are staying in this locality. They were literally opposing, and then we need to face another battle, which is an uphill task. So I always tell students that struggle is a joyful experience. So if you're going to face any challenge, don't try to stay away or avoid. You have to face head on and you try to embrace your challenges. Those are the experience which are going to give you a life no changing lesson. It's going to be a game changer in your life. So I started approaching the legal team and I started facing all those litigations, the the association, the resident association, they filed more than 16 cases in the Honorable High Court and challenging the government's allotment. And I fought all those cases. In each and every attempt, I start believing that I am going to win this. I'm not going to lose. I will succeed in my attempts. And believe me or not, your prayers. I want all my students to spare few hours or few minutes for spirituality. It is very important. Your divine blessings is the luck factor. Anyone who succeeds in their academics, and if they go for any lucrative jobs, and there are so many impediments, obstacles, and they try their level best, but they're not able to succeed. The only reason that I discover in my personal experience that you have to believe in God. Once you start worshiping, once you start surrendering to God, that you are going to make me joyful. You are going to make me happier. So once you leave everything to God, your success and your luck, all those are going to, excuse me, all those are going to really benefit your well-being, and you will be recognized, you will be honored. In my experience, 16 cases I able to fight in the Honorable High Court within the span of 3 years. I won all those cases, and I started focusing towards constructing our institutions building. And people say that what you have done, which is unbelievable. They say it cannot be done because all these legal battles really takes more than a decade, but you're able to achieve within 2 years. It is a phenomenal one. And again, people, they always try to come up with a lot of they doubt my ability time and again. They say, okay, now you're able to win all those cases. How are you going to build it? Because it requires a lot of funding. How are you going to manage? Again, we need to start from scratch. So I innovate an idea, a power of an idea which can change the whole scenario. My dear students, anything which you do, it has to be unique. It should be an out-of-box thinking. That's very important. Today we are in a global village. Innovation takes the center stage. We need more and more unique approaches, out-of-box thinking, and we need to really work extraordinary performance which is required. So, yeah, if you're going to concentrate only on your academics, it's not going to take you in any way. You need to develop overall. It should be more holistic, which is very important. So, in my case, what I did, I start approaching donors by introducing a scheme which is sponsor a square feet. If you ask a person for a lakh or 50,000, no one will have the money. So what I thought, why not I approach donors, sponsor 1 square feet. Like that, I'm able to approach thousands of families within the span of 6 to 7 months. I'm able to raise more than 80 to 90 lakhs of rupees, and drops makes ocean. This initiative, which I was launching and I able to reach out to more family. Everyone are quite happy to contribute their small savings. And today, Nethodaya stands tall, and the Nethodaya is built brick by brick. There are students, uh, office goers, pensioners, and housewives, and there are lots and lots of people. Everyone they join together. It is a community's participation. So, without government funding, without foreign funds, we able to construct this building. Once we able to raise a substantial fund, then I approached the corporates that once you are able to uh, raise so much of money, this gives a lot of confidence to the corporates to come forward and support. And Infosys and Wellington Corporate Foundation, Annanagar Times, there are a lot of people they contributed in lakhs. So within a span of 1 year, I will complete my building without any funding difficulty. Why I say this, I started with 82 rupees. Now I am in 21,000 square feet of a building, which the construction cost is more than 1 crore 87 lakhs. I will to raise that money, and today I will house more than 50 to 60 disabled children, and able to establish a special school, free residential special school. Why I say this? Again, you have to identify the pressing need. Wherever you go, wherever you are placed, you have to understand what exactly they are expecting from us, what is they are looking from us, what kind of a requirement they're expecting. You should have that idea very clearly. So in my venture, I start identifying the pressing need. My findings are pretty shocking that blindness is not an issue, poverty is an issue. Many of the blind persons are born in poor family. I always pray to God the blind people to be born in rich families so that all their needs are taken care of. They can lead a comfortable life. So that's my dream. I'm confident that God will answer to my prayers. And apart from that, the majority of the blind population are in villages. In Tamil Nadu, as far as the 2011 census, is 1,27,405. That's the overall population of Tamil Nadu. Around 80,000 are in villages. So those visually impaired population, they are confined to four walls and they are treated like a feed animal. Parents share their meal. They don't want to educate the blind children. They don't have special schools in their districts or in their villages. There are only government general schools. I just want to tell you, please try to have this usage. If anyone asks you that I studied in normal school. If you are studying in a normal school, we are not studying in abnormal school. So you are not supposed to use that kind of a usage. You should say that I studied in general school. The visually impaired, we are studying in special school. That's the right usage. And we always say that people are blind. Now there are new terminologies, visually challenged, now it is visually impaired, and you also see what the central government says. They say persons with disability. In Tamil Nadu, the disabled are called differently abled. So these are the terminologies which the government is presently using in their day-to-day operations. And apart from that, I would like to clarify that we, the visually impaired, we give birth to sighted children. Normally, people say that blind couple give birth to blind children. It is absolutely wrong, which is not the truth. So I have a wonderful daughter. She presently is studying in BCom in MOP college, and I have a son. Both are non-disabled. They are normal, and they just move freely. So I want to send out a message to all of you that blind are capable to give birth to sighted children. There are thousands of blind families which NETHRODAYA supports for their livelihood projects and also for their children's education, for their medical requirements. And for the past 18 years, we're able to reach out to 30,000 visually impaired and physically challenged persons in a lot of ways, and which we are very happy. And I strongly believe that our intervention and our initiatives, which are going to create a social impact. And I always say that we are not going to have any relaxing moments in our life. We need to really be dynamic. We have to be more active. We need to really be cheerful. And for me, I always say that I enjoy my blindness. For me, my blindness is a blessing in disguise. If I would have been a sighted person, I'd have been looking after my own family affairs, that mundane life. What makes me so special, what makes me to, develop a soft corner or love towards the visually impaired, because my impairment is an inspiration. I feel that all of us should have this positivity and the self-confidence which will take you places, and our success is going to replicate, which is going to give a lot of inspiration to the generations which are going to follow. And we need more role models. It's not that Govindakrishnan, NETHRODAYA. We need more and more people to come forward to work and to serve and to address the pressing needs of the disabled community. Only then we'll able to achieve our goal and to see our community is going to be empowered and they are going to lead a peaceful life in this planet. And you wherever you are, you try to make your infrastructure user friendly and you try to empathize and you try to give your complete support to the disabled person. And our people are well versed in computers. They are good in various trades. Recently, we have Purna Sundari. She has cleared IAS. We have Bala Nagendran, civil service. So sky is the limit. We are in cloud 9 and my journey will continue and I will be more and more confident in coming days. I will spread positivity to millions of people and I will make everyone happy, especially in the corona crisis. I would like to send out a message that social distancing is irrelevant as far as the visually impaired are concerned. We need to assist, to hold their hand, they need to guide them. So try to reach out to the blind persons who are in need of your support and please visit our website NETHRODAYA.org and we are looking forward to see you at NETHRODAYA and you can call me anytime. I'm ready to share my experience at any time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspirational thoughts and ideas. Now it's time for question and answer session. I request all.
There are some questions for you here.
Yeah.
So one of the question is, according to the situation, how can I build self-confidence?
What?
According to the situations, how can I build self-confidence?
What kind of situation you are looking at? If you are
So the question is by Latika.
Latika, are you on live now?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, so please, if you can tell me what I'm not able to.
Like if we go to some places, immediately they wanted us to talk in between them or in front of them. So such times, automatically nervousness comes in us. So how to face that, sir? Instantly.
Yeah, you should use Mahendra Singh Dhoni's technique. It should be as cool as a cucumber. There are times where people will try to, insult you. They'll try to, create a tough situation. You have to have this courage. The your you have to be brimming with confidence. Your energy has to be at the highest level. And when people are trying to corner you, people are trying to, um, insult you, you have to really be patient and you should try to understand that particular situation and you should react with more positivity. Once you are pretty cool and when you're not disturbed with their reactions and you're in the driver's seat, you have to maintain your calmness. That's very important. If you're going to lose your temper and you become the victim, so you need to be smiling all the time and try to understand with open mind and try to give a positive reply. I would like to share one beautiful example. When Jayalalitha, when she was facing an election, and almost she has lost her election battle. There is one NDTV reporter, uh, Jennifer Arul. She was doing an interview with Jayalalitha, and the first question to Jayalalitha, ma'am, what's your dream? Then Jayalalitha replied, my dream, I like to have a paddy field. I like to have a small a farmhouse. I need to settle. Then the next question is more satire, which is more disturbing. It will really irritate. The next question, ma'am, is a dream coming true? So it really, she's taking a dig on Jayalalitha. But Jayalalitha is very calm, very composed. She's given a fitting reply to that reporter. She said, Jennifer, no, dream is always a dream. So that's the message she shares to the. So it's a brilliance, it's the smartness. You have to be smart, you have to be brilliant, and you have to be literally, you should have that courage. So for all these, you need to have the patience, and you need to adapt to that particular situation. Don't expect that people should understand you, people should not treat you in this way. No, they are not going to do that. You have to change. You have to become a super human being. I hope I am able to answer your question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, next.
So the next question is, what is the best question have you ever been asked in an interview?
Yeah, there is one reporter. He was asking me it's a silly question, but I feel a bit strange. When I visited Shabrimala, and there is one reporter from Kerala News Channel, and he was asking why you take such pain and coming all the way from Chennai to Shabrimala. No, you will not able to see the idol. No, it's waste of time, and no, it's waste of your energy. Why are you coming? No, don't do thing which is no a foolish thing to do. This is the question they asked. My answer is, I don't want to see the idol, but Lord Ayyappa will see me. If I go and stand in front of him, and Lord Ayyappa is going to see me. That is what I'm looking for. So when I answered, that man has literally taken aback and said, sorry, sir, I didn't thought of in those angles. You really made me to realize it was a real eye opener, and hereafter I will never ask such questions to any of which is this is a message we communicate, and we also sensitize the people. The next one.
One second. Sir, please kindly share us a situation that might demonstrate your self-confidence to this job.
Who is the student name?
I think this is Lavanya.
Lavanya, are you in live? If you can interact, so that I'll be able to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So, sir, I need a situation of yours, sir, that might demonstrate your self-confidence to do this job, sir.
Not able to. Your line is not clear.
She says, Share us a situation that might demonstrate your self-confidence to this job. What made you to do this? I think it's explained already.
I've already explained because if you can tell us what exactly you're trying to, you know, ask, then I'll be able to clarify.
So we can move on to the next question, please, sir.
Yeah. What's the next question?
Why did you choose this career path? What do you enjoy most about your job?
Yeah, the career, which is it's a God-given career. I was mentioning you a couple of minutes back. My impairment is my inspiration. I started, working towards that direction. There are many opportunities. There are many fellow visually impaired. They want to go for teaching field, some want to join in IT sector. For me, I always wanted to involve in social work. So that is my uh, dream, and I was urging to do that. And today, I enjoy each and every bit of my service, and it gives me a lot of satisfaction. It gives me a lot of fulfillment. And I always share this quote. So screen your past, cream your present, and dream your future. So I'm creaming is ice cream. Anybody in the world, if anyone is taking an ice cream, you'll be enjoying. So I'm enjoying my present life. And once I start enjoying my present, my dreams are going to be become going to come true. So that is quite certain. Minutes.
Okay, so the next question is by Latika. And in order to develop these qualities in us, what would be an ideal plan look like?
Plan, you have to devise a strategy. First, say goodbye to all your shortcut methods, short routes. You need to go in a trodden path, and you should walk your talk. Preach what you practice. Do not compromise. Don't. I'm not trying to say you have to be so rigid. You can't be. You can be flexible, and never compromise on your principles, on your ideologies. All those are ingredients to make a successful person. So once you develop all these qualities, there are times you get a lot of opportunity for your short-term benefits. Say no to that. For me, there are many people say, Mr. Gopi, you have done Masters in English Literature, you can do your national eligibility test. There's a quota available. You can work in a leading university. You can earn more than 1 lakh. A lot of things which will allure you, which will attract you. Let's not give room for all these things. Once you decide, this is my lifetime mission, I need to give my 100%. So once you are going to follow the fundamentals, once you make your foundation strong, and it's quite easy for people to do mistakes, and it is very tough to do a small good thing to a person. So try to avoid or try to stay away from your wrongdoings. Try to be more truthful, honest, and try to be more modest, humble. You have to be more humble. When you start going up the ladder, you need to have modesty, your humbleness, which is very essential thing, so that you'll able to succeed in your mission. I hope able to answer that. That's it.
Yeah, more or less are the same questions.
Ma'am, if any other questions, I'll able to.
There is one question from Sashana. She has asked, who is your inspiration in life?
Yeah, my inspiration is my visual impairment. My impairment is my inspiration. So always I share this wherever I am, and I believe in that, because if I'm a sighted person, I wouldn't have achieved all these in my lifetime. So I'm always thankful to God who made me visually impaired, and I'm always happy to be a visually impaired person, and which really makes me stronger and more confident.
You're created for a purpose. That's how we view. And the drive which makes you to serve the society. What is the drive which makes you to serve the society?
Because our limitations in this planet is only for stipulated period. You may be able to live for 60 to 70 years or 80 years. The productive years are only for 30 years. So we need to literally pull up our socks. We need to really work hard. Time is very short, and we need to really give 100%. Because when you look at the people around, they have so many problems, so many challenges, and they literally they fight it out. And each and every day, you tend to meet a lot of people have got such a amazing personalities, and that really gives you the drive. Oh, let's see, now we need to do more and more good things. So I always say, try to do data mining. My data mining, I always look for role models. Wherever I go, when I keep seeing a lot of good work. And once I start involving in that process, that gives you a reservoir of energy, and that energy which gives a cascading effect to my community, and it really makes me powerful and more resourceful also.
That is wonderful, sir. She's put a hypothetical question for you. If you could start all over again, what is it you would do differently?
Please come again. What?
Yeah, it's a hypothetical question for you.
Okay.
If you have to start again, what would you do differently?
Whatever comes to me and whatever I feel which is the need of the hour, I try to address. I never long for any special thing should happen. Whatever comes to me and whatever the opportunity which I avoid, and whatever uh, situation I'm going to be, I will give my best. I'll make use of the fullest. I'll have the optimum, you know, utilization of my, opportunity. There is
Uh,
no special thing.
Sir, thank you so much for answering so patiently all the questions which the students have asked. Uh, Vigneshwari, you can continue.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we can have a great pic. I request the faculty of our department and the technical team to open out the camera for a great picture. Thank you. Now may I request Ms. G. Hemalata ma'am, Assistant Professor and Organizing Secretary of Success Talk Series 4 to promote the open plan.
Am I audible? Can I start?
Ma'am, just a small request. While I was interacting with your team with regard to the success talk, they were wanting me to sing a song. I would ask my daughter to sing, if you don't mind, because she is a good singer. I'll make all of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll make her to sing.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Come on. Come on, please. Come. You introduce yourself.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, ma'am. Good
Good
evening.
evening, ma'am. Good evening. So I'm Setu Lakshmi from MOP Vaishnav College. I'm doing my third year BCom. So, which year, all of them?
We are all postgraduate students.
Oh,
Second, no, not only the postgraduate. We have students from all the other courses too. We
okay.
have given open invitation to everyone, not only from our college, but also from other city colleges and colleges and universities from other states also are here.
Oh, wow.
Kerala, Pondicherry, many people are here.
That's very nice. Hello to everybody. Hi. Okay.
Sing. Anything which you like. Go ahead.
Okay. Is it okay with Tamil song?
Yeah.
மழையின் நிலவில் ஒரு குடையினை நடப்போமா மரத்தின் நடையில் மணிக்கணக்கின கதை போமா பாடு கேட்போமா பாடி பார்ப்போமா முழகத்தான் வேண்டாமா யாரும் காணாத இன்பம் எல்லாமே கையில் வந்தே விழுமா நீ இன்றி இனி என்னால் இருந்திட முடிந்திடுமா செந்தூரா சேர்ந்தே செல்வோம் செந்தூரா செங்காந்தள் பூவும் தேரா மாறு நம்ப ஆய்ந்தும் வைத்து ஒன்றாய் காற்றில் ஏதாயா எய்தாயா கண்கள் சொக்க செய்தாயா கையில் சாய சொல்வாயா ஏதோ ஆச்சு வெப்பம் மூச்சு வெக்கங்கள் போயே போச்சு. Thank you so much. I never expected this. Suddenly my brother just pushed me here. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello. Hello.
Mute
Milan.
mute लगा.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We are going to have the vote of thanks now, sir.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed my daughter's singing.
Very much, sir. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Actually,
No
there's a
duty.
power cut in my house. So,
Okay.
song is over. I couldn't hear anything. But anyway, I will
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
it.
Song is over.
I hear it separately from her. Somehow I my mobile. Okay.
No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. On behalf of the Management Punjab Associations, I wish to extend my hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest for today's session, Mr. C. Govindakrishnan, founder NETHRODAYA, for sharing his insightful thoughts and ideas with us. Sir, truly, you are a great inspiration to all of us, and you will continue to be through the laudable efforts that you have put in to empower the differently abled. You are rightly an epitome of this popular saying. The human spirit is one of perseverance, ability, and courage that no disability can steal away. Definitely, all of us would take up your words and put in practice to build our self confidence, which is the key to happiness. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Jayashree Ghosh ma'am, Director Management Studies, for her constant encouragement and support given to organize this event. I also am feeling extremely delighted and happy to thank our principal ma'am, Dr. Shanti, for her constant encouragement to organize this event. I am grateful to the IQAC team for their valuable guidance given to organize the Success Talks series. I sincerely thank the faculty, research scholars, students, and all other participants from various colleges and universities across the length and breadth of our country and from our very own college. Thank you all for joining us and for your active participation in today's event. My heartfelt gratitude to Dr. S. Maslin Pushpa ma'am, Head and Associate Professor, PG and Research Department of Public Administration, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to act as the organizing secretary of today's event. Thank you so much, ma'am, for spreading your positivity to all of us at all times. I'm grateful to the faculty of our own department for their cooperation and guidance to organize this event. I take pleasure in thanking the technical team of our college, Mr. Saravanan and Ms. Jasmine, for rendering technical assistance throughout the event. I especially thank the technical team of our own department comprising Ms. Varsha, Ms. Rabera, Ms. Subhashini, Ms. Latika, Ms. Satya, Ms. Lavanya, and Ms. Tulasi, Ms. Twinkle, Ms. Shashana, who have put in their untiring efforts to organize this event, and it is a grand success. Thank you all so much, girls. I thank the participants from our own department for taking part in this event. And a special thanks to our anchor of today's show, Ms. Vigneshwari. Thank you so much. Ultimately, I would like to thank all my well-wishers who are with me and supporting all my endeavors. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to present the technical team of our department. Thank you all for your active participation. Wish to meet you soon in the next online session.
Did we take a grid pick? Hema, have we taken it?
No, ma'am, we have to take, ma'am. We will take it now, ma'am.
Yeah.
I think it has been already taken, ma'am.
Did we? I don't remember. Probably one more time. Probably when my mobile was...
Yeah, sure. We'll take it one more time, ma'am. I request the faculty members of the department and the technical team to open out your cameras for a grid pick now.
With sir, we need a picture. That's it.
Sir, please join us for the grid picture.
Sir is there. Yeah. Thank you so much. And I would like to place on record my sincere appreciation to the organizing secretary, Miss Hema, who is a very beloved student of mine, and she's now my colleague too, because everything fully she had taken care of, and she was the one who proposed the vote of thanks, so she cannot tell herself. So it's my proud privilege and honor also to thank Hema for the wonderful job she has done. And thank you so much, Hema.
Thank you so much for all the compliments that you have showered on me, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Sir, thank you very much for joining us. It was a pleasure, and our students are all benefited during this lockdown session hearing you speak. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. God bless.
Vigneshwari, very good. It was very nice. Well done, Vigneshwari.
Ma'am, can we ask to stop the session?
Yeah, yes, it's over. Tell sir, Saravanan sir, I think we can close the